What's up, everybody? It is your boy Survivor Larry here, and we are excited to be with you today. We've been going through 30 Survivor challenges. These Survivor challenges are here to empower you to survive daily, to overcome the challenges in your life, to be a better person, to be the better you. And we're super excited that you're here to join us with us today. Today, we're diving into gratitude. Now, we talked a little bit about gratitude in our first challenge, and that was in relation to waking up in the morning, starting your day off the right way. And so we're really excited to kind of dive in just a little bit deeper into gratitude and how it can benefit us throughout our journey in life. So the first thing I want to talk about today is the glass is indeed half full. And so, really, this is about perspective in your life. Perspective and choosing to be positive, to think the best of your situation, you are in a bad situation, are having bad experiences in life. It is so important to recognize that as long as we have breath, there's always something to be thankful for. There's always something to recognize that we have an ability to change our situation. And so a lot of times we go through really bad things in life. I myself has went through things over the last few years with a cancer diagnosis that really had me down in the dumps. I was really really not focusing on living. I was focusing on what it looked like me dying. And a lot of times those things is just all about a shift in perspective. Focus on living, focus on getting healthy, focus on choosing to survive daily. And that's a lot of times it's not, it might not be a cancer diagnosis, but it might be something else in your life that you're experiencing, whether it's a broken relationship, whether it's you're struggling with financially, or you don't have the job that you want or the career that you want, or you're a business owner and you're not seeing the success that you want to see in your business. There is always a story that comes out of your struggle, and you have a chance to change your story. And so the first step is looking at the positive things, looking at the things that you do have versus the things that you don't have, and choosing to look at your glass half full. Shoot, you can even look at it three quarters full. It doesn't even have to be half. It could be almost full. But it's all about a choice. It's all about making the decision to look at it half full. Now, one of the ways to do this is by recognizing the small wins. Now, the small wins throughout your journey, or you may be setting goals in your life, and they might be lofty goals. And there's nothing wrong with setting big goals. But in order to get to that big goal, you have to recognize the wins up to there. And celebrating those wins and recognizing those wins is the catalyst, is the fuel, is the power that gives you that you need to get to that larger goal. And so sometimes we just need to take time, take a deep breath, and recognize, oh, you know what? I have a healthy family. I have healthy kids. I have a car. I have the ability to get transportation back and forth to work. I have breath in my lungs. Those are the things that help you, fuel you, and get you to the next steps in your life. So don't recognize where you are now. Recognize what you've been through, what you've been able to accomplish, and use that as fuel to get you to the next stage in your life. And so I really believe it's really important to recognize the small wins. Now, one way to do that, and this is our last point, is in order to recognize the small wins, sometimes we forget. I think that's the biggest thing, is remembering what you've been able to accomplish, remembering what you've been through, not just the large things. Say, hey, oh, I got a cancer diagnosis, but I am choosing to survive daily. I'm choosing to be healthier. I'm making decisions in my life that are healthier. But it's more to that. It's more to because there were things that got you there. Whether it was you choosing to pray more, whether it was you choosing to change that mindset. And on that day that there's probably consecutive days or multiple days that you've made small choices that get you to the point that you are right now. But you need to remember those. And one way to remember is by journaling. So, for me, and this is one thing that I'm really focusing on getting better at. I'm not really great at it right now. But one of the things I've noticed is that if I journal, if I track my habits, I was able to go to the gym 3 times this week versus no times the previous month. Those are the things that are small wins, and you have to journal them to know, hey, this day I made a decision that I was going to go to the gym, whether I felt like it or not. And so I have a planner. I have a planner that I use. And the biggest thing that you want to do is sometimes we get into this digital age. I am very, very digital. A lot of people don't like paper, and I don't like paper anymore. But what I've done is I've shifted to writing on paper. And it's really just because I don't really do a great job at keeping up with it. But instead of writing on paper, I write on my iPad. So I'm able to reference it. I can write. And the biggest thing for that is there was a study done by Harvard Business. There was a Harvard Business study that said that people that wrote down their goals, that wrote down their habits, were 3 times more successful than the ones that didn't. And so I believe writing, there's something psychological about writing things down. And so I chose to write it down digitally just to kind of bridge the gap between both of those concepts or those mediums. But I believe that this is the key in us getting better, and us recognizing the small wins, and us even knowing what to be grateful for. There might be days that today was a terrible day. But you look back on it, and the next day you might journal and say, you know what, today was a great day. And so the fact that helps you remember what you were able to overcome in the day between, the 24-hour difference. You were able to overcome some of the challenges you had the day prior. And so I really believe this is like these are one of the good nuggets, one of the good keys into having the success in your life, helping you to choose to survive daily, helping you to win in your life. And so I hope this is super helpful for you. We're gonna do 30 of these, and again, you can use these however you want. You can watch them for a whole month if you want to change, or if you want to focus on changing your life at the beginning of the year. So that we're gonna do 30 of these, and the one way you can find out about those 30 challenges is by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. You'll get notified when we upload a new video or go live. And so I'm really excited that you are here at the channel. And I really hope that we are able to help you choose to survive daily. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for joining us.